Everybody, Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas and Mack Center for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds among heavyweights between Mike Tyson and Eddie Chambers. Mike Tyson's approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face. Eddie Chambers is making his way to the ring right now, and he's doing so with a very business-like approach to things.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Opening round here, scheduled for 12. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Tyson's known as the guy who isn't going to be bashful early on. He has power, and he's not afraid to showcase it.
Yeah, but that's not all that this business is about. My mentor, Customato, used to say, hey, you know, power is just part of it. It's kind of like having a military weapon. You know, you still need a missile to get it there. Alone, all it does is make a hole in the ground. Otherwise, it has no real use. You have to have a way to get it to the target. Let's see if he has that way.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Halfway through this round, little head knocking with that right hand. Good block there by Eddie Chambers. A well-placed left hand up top. Blocks the headshot. Iron Mike with a big uppercut. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds, a round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He can't. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
You got to move him.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. And he just holds on there. Huge right hand comes crashing home. And he engages in the clinch. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Chambers. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Huge uppercut by Tyson. Tyson's right hand scores well. Right to the body. What is the formula for potentially defeating a prime Mike Tyson?
Stand up to him. Same formula when you were a kid and you were in the schoolyard with that bully. When he goes after you, don't run away from him. Stand right up to him. Do not submit. He cannot deal with resistance. He cannot deal with somebody saying, okay, I'm going to actually make you fight.
Chambers blocks it. Nice! Tyson's combination punching is working well here. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Attaboy! Last 10 seconds. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Eddie Chambers is putting forth an effort, but he's not being effective in that regard.
You good?
No, he's not. He's not landing when he needs to land. And it kind of reminds, he's a banger too. He can punch a little. It reminds me of an old saying that a trainer once told me. It doesn't mean anything to have a big punch. It's kind of like having a military weapon, a bomb. What good is it if you don't have a missile to get it to the target? Right now, he needs a missile to get that punch. He needs to set it up, and he's not doing that.
Fass is off to a fresh start right now. That last round, he was really shook up, but he looks to be steady on his feet here. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. That's it. Well placed, straight right hand. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Wow, stunned moments ago, but now somehow, some way, and bang, and away he goes. Oh, he goes down hard, and now he's got a real problem ahead of him. Plenty of time for his opponent to jump on him. 2, 3, 4, 5. So he goes down for the first time, but you can just get a sense that he's going to be okay. It doesn't look like he's that damaged.
No, exactly, Joe. That was just a brush fire. But he doesn't want it to become a forest fire. So he's got to think in his head, why did I get caught?
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Chambers. Eddie Chambers is well off the mark that time. And Tyson with a block punch. What does a fighter need to do to really build the foundation to a great career?
Well, first of all, they have to have the desire to have that great career. There has to be something in them. There has to be coal in that furnace to burn, and to burn later on. Maybe something happened to them in their life. Maybe through their parents, maybe through neighbors, maybe through coaches. Somebody told them they were never going to make it. And they go in their mind that they're going to find a way to make those people walk.
10 seconds to go in this third round. And round 3 comes to an end.
You're in control, all right? You got that? You're in control, so take your time.
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water in you. You're good. You all right? You okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen, you threw a wide punch and he caught you. Tighten up your punches, all right?
Start of round number 4, and Teddy's scorecard a very easy one to read. 3 rounds to none. Of course, his opponent's gone down already, so he can just build upon that lead at this point.
Well, his opponent's acting like a guy who hasn't eaten for a week, and he's being fed right hands.
Uppercut!
Not able to land the headshot. Eddie Chambers is out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged, but what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Teddy?
You know, Joe, that's a great question. And I remember my mentor, Customato, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not showing it.
Halfway through this round here.
Good.
Unload! Unload! More punches!
Kick. That's what I want to see.
Well off the mark by Mike Tyson. Eddie Chambers, big shot there. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
There you go.
Pace yourself.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. A good block by Mike Tyson. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit.
Keep moving.
Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Eddie Chambers' start to this round brings about some new hope. But for most of the night, it's been a hopeless cause. Down on the canvas time and time again. You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing many of them.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
Iron Mike lands the left good. Scoring with the right hand by Eddie Chambers. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Nice work.
He is damaged badly there. And yet another big shot comes in. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Eddie Chambers is now getting back up off the canvas.
You got this one.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Relax.
Looking good.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Now this is a good game plan here. As you can see in these later rounds, the body is being targeted by Mike Tyson.
And it's going to pay off for him down the stretch where he's going to find the head a little easier.
Beat him to the punch.
10 clicks of the top. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something even bigger. But you might lose the one you have already.
Keep him up.
That's the
He's
question.
gonna come forward this round, all right? Keep that jab moving. Keep him away from you, all right? Look at me.
Eddie Chambers is coming off a round in which he was shook up really bad. He hit the canvas again. He needs things to change.
Watch the hook. Let's do it.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The ref is stopping this fight. Mike Tyson's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.